I'm feeling high.
Hello, my starseed souls. This is Tanisha from Tanisha Tantrika and Tarot. And I know, don't get on me, I know it's been over a week since I've uploaded the last video. However, I am in the process of moving, well, hacking. I know you guys can see my incense flying across the floor right there. Give me a second, let me take a break, and I will be right back. And I'm back. Just trying to set the ambiance for you all, and it decides it's going to fly everywhere. There you go. Anyway, I'm in the process of packing, and next week when I do another video, I will be telling you all where I'm going. I will be leaving second week of July, and I'm really excited about this new chapter in my life. And so with that being said, I decided that I wanted to do a 3-month prediction reading for you all. This is based on the summer solstice. So this is a pick a card about what's coming for you, what will happen for you, what can you maybe manifest or create over the next 3 months, starting with the summer solstice. So, you know, summer is the time for manifestation, for real. That's when the sun is at its zenith. As it starts its new march to death, which culminates at the winter solstice. So for you, this is all about not just releasing, but really creating, because you just spent the last 6 months releasing baggage, you know, and now it's time for you to, you know, basically enjoy the fruits of your labor, enjoy the seeds that you've planted that have now blossomed into fruit hanging off the tree. And I just wanted to do this beautiful reading because what I'm about to do in my life has been about 1.5 years in the making, and it's finally coming to its top. And there's still other things that I plan on doing, right? And so I know some of you out there, you're probably like, some of you may be in a lag, you're maybe your life may be seem like it's a little out of whack, and you're just like, what the hell is going on? And so this pick a card is for you. Now, I did say for the next 3 months, and I will put in a caption based on the summer solstice, but this is a timeless reading because maybe you pick this video, you know, after summer. Maybe it's the fall that it comes around. Whatever the case, this is what's being created, what you are created. Because remember, you are the master and the creator of your life. You are the one writing the story, okay? Sometimes we don't want to acknowledge that because we're like, fuck, we messed up. We made a really bad, we've written a horror story, you know? And that's okay. But see, now that you are aware of it and you are awake to it, now you get to choose differently. And so this is about you, and maybe there may be some challenges here, or this just may be like, hey, things are going smoothly, but these are some stuff you need to release to continue to grow, okay? So with that being said, my loves, this is your summer solstice / what's happening over the next 3 months pick a card reading for you. Now, if you're new to my lovely channel, hello, welcome. And if you're new to pick a card readings, again, hello. So this is how pick a card readings work. We have 4 piles here, right? We have the Himalayan salt, the pyrite, the crystal, this is like a sand crystal quartz, and the labradorite stones. My brain just went like and we have pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so some of you are drawn to the pile number, the pile location, and some of you are drawn to the stone that's on the pile. So pause this video, take a deep breath, and then release, relax, and let your soul guide you to the pile and the message that is for you. Okay? Let's begin. All right, this is for those of you who picked group 1, the Himalayan salt. Yum, 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 yum. I kind of want to lick it. No, I don't. All right, so let's see what's happening for you, group number 1. So we're going to pull, ooh, okay. Oh, Supreme has been coming up a lot. So we're going to start with these because I'm going to clarify them. Oh, wow. I think this goes. Like this. All right. Then I will clarify. Maybe like this. Ooh, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I'm seeing all kinds of stories happening right now. Sorry, I'm switching things around. Okay. So, my loves. So this is what I see before I clarify this group here. First of all, you all have found your soul family. This is your network here. These lovely, powerful queens over here, sisters, goddesses. And you are in the process of sharing your gift to the world. You have come into this knowledge of knowing that you are the supreme, you are the divine, you are the source of your life. You are writing the story, okay? And with that being said, you have matched yourself up with some other, so I'm going to put this here because I was right the first time. Some other people, your soul family, those of them that are vibrating at the same level as you are, those who recognize not only who they are, but who you are, okay? Because what's good to be around people if they know who they are, but, at the same time, they're just like, whatever, But this soul family of yours, they know who you are. And you all have been working over the last few months, honing each other, sharpening each other, helping each other, like, really hone the gifts, being the mirror to one another. Because I see these women as your mirrors as well, right? And with that, you have come to this place, Group 1, where you understand you are not just this finite being on this planet. Your body is not just who you are. It's a part of who you are. It is the vehicle that houses the infinite that is within you. And you have come to this place of knowing that you are infinite. You are infinite possibilities. That you have the power to create whatever it is you want. And for some of you, what you want to create is love. And here's what I think is happening to you, Group 1. I think that someone is coming towards you from your childhood. I think somebody from your childhood that maybe you had forgotten about, that you didn't know was still around, and all of a sudden through your friendship groups, through your channeling your divine self, your consciousness, you walking in it, you are being aware of it, you attract him back to you. This is crazy. And maybe you guys were friends, maybe you were friends in middle school or high school, and one of you moved away or whatever, and you lost contact. But now this person shows back up with gifts, okay? That pinnacle is gifts, boo. So I think, Group 1, love is coming towards you. Wow, love is coming towards you this summer. An unexpected love. It's not even expected, but what this could be is this person makes you feel like you did when you were a kid. This person is coming towards you. They kind of ignite this experience of your childhood, of this giddiness, this sweetness, this I feel like homeness, okay, within you. And so that's what that's about. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify these cards for you. Okay, so this is number 1. That's because you have now decided to give up this poverty consciousness or this fear consciousness that you may have been carrying around for a while. You've worked through it. Look at that. You got the 6 of Cups again. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is... So maybe also what you've done is you've healed your wounds, your childhood wounds, maybe. Some of you may have healed your child over the last 6 months or so. You've been in the process of healing your childhood wounds, or maybe changing the perspective of your childhood, which has opened you up to having this experience, I think some of you are about to get pregnant. Some of you, if you've already found your soulmate, are about to have a family, okay? Because it's twice that card has come up. And so I just think that that's what's happening here. So let me pull 2 more cards so I can clarify. Well, okay, here's another one. Yep, I think there's a guy coming in for you, group 1, or a partner. Because this can also be a woman's energy. She's just very strong. She's very clear about who she is. It could also be you, and that's why you're attracting love, is because you're very clear about what you want, and you won't settle for anything less. Okay, and so let's keep going here. Group 1, Son of Pentacles. Okay, wow. Yeah, so, sorry, yeah. There was another card that just kept coming up, so we're going to put that there too. And I think what's happening is like you feel like you're starting something new in your life here, group 1 with the Fool. You're surveying the land. You're surveying the landscape. You're seeing how far you've come. And it's feeling like your life has started anew. Something fresh has started for you. And you may not be on an actual fool's journey here. I just think maybe your life is feeling new, or maybe love is feeling new, or you're feeling new. And because you're feeling new, and maybe this can also be you falling in love with yourself. But whatever it is, there's love, and there's peace, and there's happiness, and there's this joy and this sweetness of what a normal, what we would call normal, but what a peaceful childhood would be like. And it's because you've let go of this fear consciousness. You've stripped away all of these conditionings and fears that you may have picked up along the way. And because of that, you are allowing your true, authentic, essential self to really shine. And because of that, you are attracting all of these beautiful things and relationships to yourself. So this is not anything to sneeze at, group 1. Okay, and this is not the end, because there are more cards. What else is happening for you, group 1? Let's find out, shall we? All right, so then you have the elephant, the butterfly. See, again, another metamorphosis. Spring, look at that. See, childhood. Think of spring and summer being childhood. See your seeds grow. Stag, trust and thrive. Okay, so of course, now you, because of who you have discovered you are, because of you tapping into that, you are now the elephant. You are now unstoppable. Now, sometimes the elephant can put his own obstacles in its way, but I think with you, that's not the case here. I actually think you've become a wise, unstoppable being, and that you are on the right path. You are going in the right direction. You are illuminated, and you have this glow of self-knowledge. It's like you have knowledge of self, not like self like, your human self, but it's almost like you see your true divine self now. And because of that, there's this wisdom, there's this good fortune coming your way, and it's like any obstacles that come up, you just walk all over it, and you just like, I'm not having it. I'm going to keep it moving. Okay, so that's what this elephant is, and what a good thing to pull at this time. And then the butterfly, because see, to me, I'm going to read what the butterfly is, because this is the first time I ever pulled the butterfly in any of my readings. And it makes me really happy to pull the butterfly. No, the butterfly. Undergoing great change and transformation. So I just feel like, I don't think the next 3 months you'll be going through this transformation. I feel like you're coming out of this massive transformation, group 1. And it says, the energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, a prayer, done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly spirit. And so, like for me, because I see all this love coming your way, group one, or self love or self knowledge or whatever, you like what you're processing through is understanding that you're worthy to have all these beautiful experiences in your life. And sometimes that tends to buck up against what you've been taught and told over time. And so, you, group one, you are having a beautiful experience over the next 3 months. You are creating this wonderful life for yourself of peace and joy and contentment. And that's what I see here. It's like contentment. Like you're just happy, you're just blissful, you're just, life is good. Yeah? And the seeds that you've been planting over time that's been slow to fruit are starting to fruit for you, and you're going to begin to enjoy them. Okay, so you get to see your fruits grow. Okay, and then the stack says trust and thrive, and so you continue to trust the wisdom that's within you, the innate wisdom that is in you, the divine wisdom that is within you. Continue to trust the universe. Continue to trust that everything will be okay for you, and you'll continue to thrive. Okay, so this is a beautiful thing. And this says answer the call. Some of you are, the reason why all these beautiful things are happening for you is because you have chosen, instead of running from what you know you're supposed to be doing, you are now choosing to walk in it. What is your soul calling you to do, it says. And I feel like what you've done here is that you have chosen to, instead of being afraid and running, you have chosen to answer the call that your soul has for you, the purpose that you have, okay, and you're walking in it. And there's an understanding in Eastern spiritual philosophy that when we are walking in our Dharma, which is our soul purpose, which is our divine essential self, then the things that comes with that is our artha, which are the things that allow us to live out our Dharma. And this is like your gifts, your talents. It's like you're utilizing them to uplift and enlighten not only yourself but the world. And because you're doing that, then all of these beautiful things are happening for you. That doesn't mean that life doesn't have its hard times or not, but it's because you're so centered within yourself that those hard times almost feel like a blip. Like it's almost like you're not even bothered or fazed, okay? Okay, not lighting here. Feels super dark. Okay, and then it says, fairy circles. I see magic everywhere. I look deeper for solutions. I am open to transforming myself. Curiosity is valuable to me. So again, this is about transformation. You've gone through a period of transformation, or you're still in that period of transformation, whatever resonates for you. And because of that, you are like blossoming yourself, not just the things around you, not just the seeds, but you yourself are blossoming into this beautiful, wonderful, divine creature on this planet, okay? And then you're surrendering fear, like I said before. You're surrendering fear consciousness. And you're surrendering to joy. Wow, I didn't see that card coming. You're surrendering to joy and then gratitude. See, joy brings about gratitude, and then gratitude brings about more beautiful things in your life, more abundance, more joy. You attract more joy, and you attract more love, and your vibration is literally, it's like elevating you. And it says, remove the mask. I like it, group one. I like this reading for you. So removing the mask. That says, you can take off the mask. It's okay not to be happy 24/7. Look at that. And I think that's why you're filled with so much joy right now. It's because you're just like, I am not trying to pretend for nobody. This is life. I'm going to have my good days. I'm going to have my bad days. I'm going to experience every experience to its fullest. Okay? Which is causing this contentment. Okay? Lately, you've been wearing a smile even though you aren't feeling so happy. Right now, you need to connect with the people that truly care about you, which I feel is your soul family here. You don't have to keep smiling when underneath you feel like you're falling apart. Allow yourself to heal by facing your true emotions, releasing them, and then moving on. The sun is about to shine. I love it. So, group one, this is your reading. I hope this resonated with you. leave a comment below and let me know what you think. I'm really excited for the next 3 months for you because I just see a lot of contentment, a lot of settling into yourself, a lot of really opening your eyes to who you are within, and no feeling of needing to run away from it. Okay, so thanks again, group 1. This is your reading. Now we're moving on to group. All right, group 2. For those who pick pile number 2, this is your reading now. This is the pyrite stone. Yes, the one that I bought in New Orleans. I love this stone, guys. It's so pretty. Let me see. Isn't that beautiful? All right. So, group number 2, excuse me. Group number 2. Wow. Okay, group number 2. So, over the next 3 months, group number 2, looks like you are freeing your mind. You are freeing yourself from some patterns that have had you stuck for a very long time because you come to the realization that your freedom comes from within. And to get free, you have to tap into your emotions, be centered in that, become the goddess of your feelings and your intuition, and stay out of your head. You know what I mean? Like being in your head all the time, honey, let me tell you, being in your head all the time, take it for someone who knows. Being in your head all the time only gets you so far. It causes a lot of frustration. It causes a lot of heartache. It causes a lot of... Sorry, I'm trying to clear this out here. It causes a lot of heartache. It causes a lot of stress. And what you need to do is learn to trust you. That you know what's right for you. You understand that who you are is very important. And that you know what you need and want in this life, right? And so for you, group 2, over the next 3 months, you are freeing yourself from this bondage, from these patterns. Because a lot of times we get into these conditionings and patterns, and a lot of the fears that we have, by the way, are not even ours. We inherited that shit from our families and the people around us. And so group 2, what you are getting over the next 3 months is you're getting free. You're liberating yourself. You're getting out of that monkey mind of yours that is causing you all this stress, making you feel trapped. You're finding balance. Okay? You're finding balance. Because balance is important. Balance is very important too for you. To understand that you are the alchemist, that you, if you're patient, you're another one that's freeing yourself from fear consciousness and lack consciousness and what I call victim consciousness, okay? That was like group 1, so I guess you guys are like cousins in a way. See, group 1 has freed themselves. You, group 2, are going through this process of freeing yourself, okay? And so you are having some enlightenment with the judgment card. This is all about enlightenment for you. So you are going through your own, what they call Kundalini awakening, your enlightenment, your understanding that you are the magician, that you are the master of your life, and that anything you want, you can create and manifest it on your own. Look at that. Because you're going to go from being fearful to having a centered self and having clarity of thought and mind, because you understand that you are not your thoughts, but you own your thoughts, okay? So you are getting clear about who you are. You understand that you can wield your sword like this magician here. Look at her. She's got her sword in her hands. The lightning of clarity and understanding from the divine is coming through, and she gets it. And you know her eyes are closed because she doesn't need to judge what she sees with her 2 eyes, right? And so here's this woman, this Queen of Swords. She's sitting on her throne, and she's surrounded by barrenness, but yet she is fruitful with that bull sitting next to her because she knows who she is, okay? And I feel like group 2, you are going through this process of awakening to who you are, that you are the empress, that you are the manifestor and the creator of your destiny, that anything that you want, you can create it yourself. You just speak it into existence and you put the grease behind it and you get to work. Okay, so let's see what this empress, represents here. Intuition. That Empress represents someone. And see, what we don't want to say what intuition really is. Really, the intuition is just the spark of the divine within us, telling us what we already know. If we allow it, if we allow that spark to get through our thoughts. And see, the reason why you haven't been hearing your essential self, the reason why you haven't not been feeling bliss, which is over here for you, is because you're allowing your mind to control everything, and it can't get through all of the chaos and the patterns and the thought patterns and thought habits and the thought processes that are going on in your head. And now you're learning that, oh my God, okay, there's that thought right there. You're recognizing, oh, I'm not that thought, but I can see it. Drop it. Boom. And you continue to drop these bad negative thoughts. Group 2. And in the process, you're finding balance. You're finding assuredness. You're finding knowledge of self and wisdom. And in that, you understand that you're the magician, i.e. you are divine. And so everything you need and want, Group 2, you already have it. It's within you because you are infinite. You're having a finite experience, okay, on this planet. And that's it. That's all there is to that, right? So let's keep going. We have the cheetah, which is the summer card or the sun card here, and the golden egg. Hold the space. And I feel like this is holding the space for yourself. Okay? Connect. You got 3 cards, by the way. Connect with your emotions. So again, we're going back to the Goddess of Cups here. Group 2. See, you tend to be ones who run away from your emotions. You're afraid of them because you can't control them, at least in your head. You can't control your emotions. And basically what you need to do is just let things flow. That's what water is all about, is flow. Just let it flow instead of trying to control, because you trying to control is what's making you anxious and giving you all the anxiety. Okay? Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Mind you, Group 2, this is not just about the right about other people. Okay? This is you being right about yourself. You are boxing yourself in. Group 2, your thoughts, your little monkey mind is making you box yourself in, so you have no escape, no way out. And so you're causing all this anxiousness and anxiety for no reason whatsoever. So let's see what the cheetah says. The cheetah. Solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. Okay? Which is very interesting because if you notice, all your cards were very, very feminine, right? The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine into the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. So understanding that you're not chasing the sun is within you. But also here, this is about action, Group 2. See, your problem is you get caught in your head and you don't do anything, which causes more stress and anxiety for you. So what you're working through over the next 3 months is understanding that it's about doing and being and not thinking. Okay? Like you get the impulse, or the not the impulse, but you get the lightning thought or the inspiration. And instead of sitting there and thinking, oh my God, how am I going to do this? What are we going to do? How am I going to do that? You're going to be like, oh, I got this. I can do this. And you just move. Okay? You move. You're breaking these patterns of being right about yourself. And I just heard this thought that says that I'm a loser. You are not a loser, Group 2. I want you to understand that you are divine. By the way, guys, that's my incense that I was burning to create the space for you guys. Flying, all the ashes are flying all across the floor here. But you are divine. Huh? You're not a loser. Whoever told you that lied. And you took on that persona. It's not you. So you get to break free from this and understand that you, the cheetah, that you're the sun, that you're divine, that you're the magician. Okay? Allow the pain that you've experienced in life to wash over you and then release it. Stop holding so tightly to it, because you're holding so tightly to it is what's creating more pain for you. All right? And it says, the energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So, if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. Connect to the why. Connect to your purpose. See, you've been trying to prove yourself to others, group 2. Stop. There is no one you need to prove yourself to, not even yourself. Instead, connect to the higher purpose that you're here for. You know what it is. And let that be your guide. Fuck what everyone else said about you. Fuck what they said about you. Fuck what they said about your family. Let it go. And then move forward with peace, serenity, bliss, knowing that you were not an accident or an incident, and knowing that your life has a purpose. There is no need for you to prove yourself to anyone. You alone are proof. You're being here, okay? And just shine. Understand, nothing to prove, everything to share. Yeah? Okay, and then the golden egg, which I have never, ever, ever pulled before, and I'm looking forward to seeing what it says. It says, message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. I love it. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. So this is like telling you to go within. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping, right? Stop pushing. Stop pushing. Stop grasping for the straws, and just go within and listen. Whew. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga, nidra, or meditation. By the way, guys, I am practicing yoga. I am practicing a lot of yoga. And let me tell you, like my mind is crazy too, so I understand you group too. I really do. My mind be like, right? But in the practice of meditation and yoga, it's that moments where I can drop away from that, right? So maybe you need to find something that allows you to like get unstuck in your head, to like really connect with who you truly are and not just what's happening in this realm, okay? It says, if you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. So you get to be vulnerable too. This is what you're going for over the next 3 months. Dropping the guard. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. Okay, wow, that made me want to tear up. So group 2. I think I've been calling you group 1. I do apologize. Group 2. This is about tapping into your essential self, okay, over the next 3 months. Letting go. Taking a leap of faith. It says you go first. Taking a leap of faith. Believing. Not just believing, knowing. Belief can, your belief can change, right? But knowing that you are capable of more than what people have said you're capable of. But don't do it to prove them wrong or right. This is why it says let go of being right. Do it because your soul is calling you to do it. But the way you hear your soul is to go within. Like drop the guard, be vulnerable. Okay? Drop it. All right? I love this. Uluru. I have power, and it is real. I like to say, I have strength, and it is real. I create my destiny. I carry the greatness of my ancestors in my body and my soul. All right. Surrender to divine timing. A lot of things are not happening for you, group 3. You're trying to push because you don't want the people to be right. But if you just surrender to divine timing, guess what? Shit happens. Surrender to inner peace on a daily basis. You hear that? This is the second card about meditation for you. All right. And then the last but not least, crow knowledge. So let's see what that says. I feel like I don't have to say anything. That's why I'm not elaborating on those other cards, okay? Crow knowledge. The crow spirit animal is here to aid you now. Crow is asking you to consider both your inner and outer reality now. Tap into the knowledge you were born with of right and wrong. This may be different to most people of this world because you have a stronger connection to the true laws of the universe. You hear that? With this knowledge, you must live your life with integrity and speak your truth, even if you are deemed odd or weird. Let your integrity be your light now. So, that is all I got to say to you, group 2. You already know. You already know who you are. And it's not what they say. And it's not even what you believe. But there is an inner knowing that will be birthed inside of you over the next few months, where you know that you know. You've had glimpses of her or him, and it's frightening you a little bit because you're like, no, that's not possible. But you know. So start meditating. Do some sort of, and here, if you notice, it says yoga too, because what we try to do is escape our bodies. And I think this is very important to you, group 2. We try to escape our bodies. We think being spiritual is just being like this mind place, right? But no. Your body is your vehicle. And so in order for you to truly connect to your divine self, you have to engage all aspects of yourself, which is your body, your soul, and your mind. And so find something that allows you to do that. And I'm not talking about like going to the gym and exercising, because that's, again, another competitive way of looking at things, right? So, but like yoga or kung fu or tai chi, some of these ancient practices, capoeira, that allows you to really go within, because it's cultivating who you are on the inside, okay? So that's what you need to be focusing on, group 2, over the next 3 months, is cultivating your inner self. All right. So I hope this resonated with you, group 2. Did I call you group 1 again? I do apologize. I don't know what my head is, but I hope this resonated with you, group 2. Leave a comment down below and let me know. I'm really excited to hear what you have to say about this reading. Okay. Bye. Okay, group 3. For those who chose to sand quartz. Yeehaw. I'm sure there's another word for this, but I call it sand quartz. It's pretty. Let's see what's happening for you over the next 3 months, group 3. 3 months, group 3. Hey. All right. Oh. Well. Okay, group. Group 3. Wow. So this is my twin flame pile. There's always one, always one, and it seems to be you, group 3. So here's what I see for you, group 3. Over the next 3 months, the summer equinox, what you will be creating, okay, because I want to be clear, you are creating this. It's like you become centered and grounded within yourself. And it's almost as if you're starting to understand who you truly are. And there's this knowledge and this inner serenity and bliss and peace of knowing who you are. There's this self-knowledge that you have attained. You've also attained some sort of material wealth or gain, or perhaps this pentacle represents you finally allowing yourself to engage with your gifts and talents that you've been blessed with on this planet to bring enlightenment. And because of that, what you have done now is created this sort of material abundance on this plane. But in order for you to tap into your talents, right, you need to be illuminated and understand who you are. That this people who use their gifts and talents understand that one, they are a divine being expressing in a finite realm, right? And with that, they understand that because they're having this human experience, that they have certain gifts that allows them to express. And so I feel like this Goddess of Pentacles for you is you expressing who you truly are in an authentic way, and you are expressing your gifts. And because you're expressing your gifts, it's creating this sort of creative and manifestation spark within you. And so you have begin to create abundance in the physical plane for yourself because you are walking in your purpose. And because you're walking in your purpose, you are like the sun. You are luminous, group 3. You are shining and bright and beautiful and luscious and sexy and sensual and divine. I hope you like all these words that I'm using for you, group 3. And because of that, you then attract love. So this can go, I just feel like this needs to say it just like this, right? You are attracting love into your life because you love yourself. Oh my God, you love yourself. You are the best. You are the greatest. And you know it. And because of this, now you are attracting someone who knows they are the best and they're the greatest to you. And you bring about this beautiful, loving, passionate, fulfilling union that brings about emotional fulfillment. Some of you are already in this emotional fulfilling relationship, and you're starting to realize that you're in this emotionally fulfilling relationship. And because of that, you're about to have some babies. Some of you are about to have some babies. Some of you about to get pregnant. But what I actually think is love is on the horizon for you, group 3. And you, this is interesting. In a way, I kind of feel like some of you don't know who this person is. That they're just going to show up. You're going to be sitting in a cafe one day. You're going to be eating your pizza somewhere, or maybe having sushi with your girls or something. Having a glass of wine, reading a book at a bookstore. You know, something beautiful. You know, just being your beautiful self. And by the way, when I say beauty, I'm not talking about your physical beauty. I'm talking about your inner beauty, because this man that you're going to attract, or this woman you're going to attract, or this person, they're looking at your energy and not necessarily your physicality. Okay? And so they're just going to show up and walk up to you because they can't resist. So let me pull some more cards to clarify these 4. Let's get this party started. So for number 1, whoa. I'm coming out, so you better get this party started. I don't know why that came in my head, but whatever. You know I'm random. By the way, they just popped out. It just literally flew out. So, yeah, this is definitely the twin flame group. So get ready. Some of you have been praying for this twin flame. Some of you have been waiting for this twin flame. Some of you, you know, you're like, when is he or she or them are coming? When? Well, now. Create it. Manifest. You have the power to do that. Your heart is open. You're ready. Okay? So let's see. Card number 2. Card number 2. Excuse me. Card number 2. Look at that. You're becoming the master. You went on this inner journey. Group 3. And I feel like you're calling it forward. That's what that eagle is. You're calling it forward. Yes. Yes, you are. Let's see. Card number 3. Card number 3. You're choosing the higher road. You're choosing the life of spiritual connection and bliss. Okay, this is a choice you're making. You are choosing love, group 3. That's what's happening. It's not happening to you. You're choosing love. Okay, card number 4. What's card number 4? My cards are flying out at me, guys. I keep seeing this card, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw it down there, but it keeps popping up, but I'm going to pull one more card for card number 4, okay? Clarify the sun. Who is this guy? Who is card number 4? Who is card number 4? I don't understand why my cards are being weird today. Who is? Yes. Yep. This is you in the process of sharing and receiving. This is 6 of Pentacles. You are giving and receiving. So you're in this really beautiful place of balance, group 3. You have manifested this. You have called this to you, this love that's coming for you, or has arrived, or you're in. And all you need to do is receive it and accept it and share. This is a beautiful union. For some of you, this is a union of self. Okay? For some of you, this is you falling in love with yourself. This is you choosing your higher self. This is you mastering, becoming the master of yourself. Okay? This is you understanding who you are. This is you being willing to receive, not just give, because some of you are just givers and you don't like to receive. And you are the sun. That's the second time sun came up for you. You all are luminous, this group. There's something very magical about you. Okay? So let's keep going. Bee. Yay, little bee. I have my cards upside down. I don't know what's happening to me. And fire ant. Exchange energy to create abundance. So it goes back to the Queen of Pentacles, right? You're sharing your gifts. And this is about you finding love. Love and let yourself be loved. You guys could not pull these cards if I wanted to, right? This is all about the 6 of Pentacles. So let's see what the bee says. Earnest, hardworking, and democratic. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and then sting. Okay? And that's the same thing to me with the fire ant, right? So this is all about you being, so you are the creative group, I think. Okay, whether it's creative in your work or just knowing how to be creative, yeah? And so you are attracting this love to you because you are literally just being your beautiful self. You've opened up your heart to it. You acknowledge that it's something that you want. You're sensitive and aware that this is something that you want. You are allowing yourself to work within your gifts. You're sharing your gifts with the world, and that's creating abundance for you. And while you're doing that, you're opening your heart to have another experience, to have another expression, and this is love. And so you're attracting it love to you. So you're inviting this partner into your life so that you can express intimacy, so that you can have the experience of intimacy. Okay, so when you're living your dharma, when you mature, you are able to invite someone else in to your experience while they're having theirs, and together you guys get to experience together and create magic together, group 3. And I feel like that's what's happening for you, group 3. I'm loving this. You know me, I personally am a romantic at heart. So, the fire ant warns you against rigid thinking, okay? So, this is saying to you, like, free yourself from any drama or drama patterns that you have in your mind and just be in a place of peace, right? And, like, don't allow yourself to be attracted to drama. Like when you see it pop up, you're like, nope, I'm good, keep it moving. And I feel like, to be honest, this is probably where you come from, and you found some sort of peace within yourself that you're just like, I ain't having that shit, I don't want to have nothing to do with it, right? And so just continue to be in that place, because if you stay in this place of not wanting the drama, first of all, you will not attract. Some of you have been closed to love because you've been afraid that you will attract some sort of really bad relationship. But you are different now. And I want you to honor that. I want you to honor that you have learned to be vulnerable in a good way, that you have learned to love not just yourself, but those around you. And because of this space of love that you're living, like you understand there's nothing but love, now you are attracting love in this beautiful way. This person will love you in a passionate and beautiful way. They will honor the goddess, God, or dual, whatever, within you. Okay? So, stay away from the drama. And if you find yourself in a relationship that's budding, tell no one. That's how you stay away from the drama. Tell no one in the beginning stages. Just let it happen. Unless it's someone you really trust that you know that is not going to be all judgmental and causing all kinds of trauma. Okay? And then it says, rite of passage, initiation. You're going somewhere sacred. I don't think you're going anywhere sacred. I think you're creating a sacred experience. And I feel like some of you have not, in many lifetimes, experienced this sacred sort of love. And so now this is your rite of passage. This is your initiation. You get to experience this sacred, holistic, complete love in this lifetime. My favorite place. I love it. I know there are places upon this earth that resonate deeply within me. I open myself to the healing power of these places. They are unique, just as I'm unique. Or what happens is you may meet this person in your favorite place. Okay, that's what you're going to a place sacred. Maybe there's a place in the world that's sacred to you and you're traveling there this summer. Well, they are too. You're going to meet them there. Surrender your ego. By the way, guys, ego is not like being all puffed up and like, yeah, I'm better than everybody. No, this could also be fear, okay? Your fear of change, your fear of being loved and receiving love. You get to surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart, okay? And so ego, as we call it ego, I call it fictions and dramas that we create for ourselves. Whoa. Oh, this is funny. Okay. I just see the last two cards. You're going to laugh. So surrender your fear. Okay. And then, look, you got a lot of sun in this reading. You had 2 sun pulls for your tarot. Then you had surrender. Now you have surrender to your full power. And you see there's a lion, which is always the sun card, by the way. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And I feel like that's what you're going through right now, group 3. You're stepping into your full power, and this is why you're attracting this experience at this point and this abundance at this point, because you're creating it because you understand who you truly are. And maybe you don't know fully, but you it's like you are aware of it in this way, in this visceral way that you cannot explain, okay? And then journey to the sun. Here's your other sun card. That's 4 sun cards. I have never seen that in my life. 4 sun cards in one pile. That's insane. Okay, so Journey to the Sun says, la 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 la. Congratulations. You have arrived to the sun. You've been on the journey to the sun for quite some time now. By now, you have realized or are realizing that the sun is and always has been a place of wonder, extreme joy, and blissful peace within you. For a long time, you chased the sun thinking it was something external to you. You searched for your emotional fulfillment in other people, things, and or experiences. Though you may have found temporary satisfaction, true fulfillment evaded you. You have at times felt so empty and lost. Now you're realizing that emotional fulfillment starts within you. Tap into that space within that is safe, peaceful, and present. Start by being here and now. That's when the real fun and the sun begins, which is what I was saying. You have come to the place where you love yourself, or you are coming to that place where you truly love yourself, where you're luminous from within, you're shining within, and your light is shining outward. And that is why you are attracting this love to you, group 3. I'm excited for you, group 3. This is probably one of the most powerful piles from 1 and 2 that I've read so far. So, group 3, I hope this resonated with you. Leave a comment below and let me know. If you want a personal reading from me, you can send me an email at info@tanishamccrae.com. I'm rebuilding my website, so I will put that information down in the description box. But thank you so much for joining me. Goodbye. All right, this is for those of you who picked pile number 4. You are the last but not least group. Yes, and this was the beautiful labradorite. You all know this is one of my favorite stones. It's so pretty. Excuse my nails, by the way, guys. They look a mess. But whatever. Huh. So let's see what the cards have for you, group 4. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Wow. There's a story here. Okay. So, group 4. It looks like over the next 3 months, group 4, you're going to have to make a choice, a decision. And you're going to have to do it with clarity, with this Daughter of Swords. Okay? Actually, making the choice is what's going to bring about the clarity. And I think what the choice is you choosing between a life where you stop and slow down and smell the roses and enjoy the fruits of your labor, or you keep driving yourself into the ground. Group 4. And I think that when you stop to smell the roses, when you choose to really be present in your life and enjoy it, then the world is open to you. Huh? The world, where you find balance and alchemy and true awakening and abundance and life. Okay? So for you, group 4, you're needing to choose yourself. And in choosing yourself, you become very, very clear about what you're supposed to be doing in this life. When you choose yourself, it gives you this peace and sensitivity to the world around you. And it allows you, I'm clarifying these cards, by the way. It allows you to stop, smell the roses, and truly enjoy the fruits that have been growing on the trees that you've been ignoring because you've been striving too hard, huh? You've been trying to do too much. You're not giving yourself time to really be present. It's like oh God, let me think. It's like you accomplish something, achieve something, and you keep moving. You don't give yourself time to celebrate yourself. You don't give yourself time to enjoy what you've created, this beautiful thing. Even God, hey, hello, stopped and said, it is good, and rested. Okay? So why not you? So, group 4, group 4, the choice that you're going to be making is about you choosing yourself and being present and enjoying your life, like truly enjoying it, or continually, striving and accomplishing, but never having any joy or peace. Huh? It's up to you. So let's see. Let me clarify card number 3. What's card number 3? What is the clarification for card number 3? Strength. And card number 4. Retreat. Okay. So, group number 4. Justice. Balance. See, again, this is all about balance. You got 2 cards about balance. Finding balance. making choices, choosing. Okay? So I feel like you're learning to find the balance between striving and really enjoying your life and being present. That is true justice. Is like understanding that, so back in the day, materialism wasn't about people who like good nice things. Materialism was about people who believe that life is only this realm. Okay, that materialism are people who feel like life is just material or matter, right? And so for you, you're learning that this matter, this material realm, this material life is just not all there is to life. That there is an inner being living in this realm, like the Matrix. By the way, I'm going to watch the Matrix tonight, guys, because I've been wanting to watch it. I have a new understanding of it because I've been reading the Shiva Sutras. Oh my God. Anyway, talk to you guys about that. I'm going to be doing a video about the Shiva Sutras and the books that I'm reading right now in preparation and for what I'm doing next, which I said in the beginning of the video that I'm moving someplace, and I'll tell you about that later. But you are finding the balance, okay? You're choosing the balance. You're choosing that you are not just a mechanical being, that you're not just flesh and bone, and that it is okay for you, to achieve, but also to take a break, to sit down, to enjoy, to really, really, truly enjoy this life. Life does not have to be hard. Life does not have to be about struggle. Life doesn't have to be about the hustle. And that's what I keep hearing for you, Group 4, is that you're constantly hustling. Hustle, that whole mentality of hustling comes from a place of fear and lack. And I know that it goes against the grain of what everyone is saying, but it does. It's like, I'm not going to ever have enough, so I got to hustle, hustle, hustle. Let go of this fear of lack. Let go of this lack and poverty mentality, Group 4, and allow yourself to enjoy what you have already accumulated. What's wrong with you? Anyway, Group 4. The King of Wands. I would say this is about a man, but I have a feeling it's not. I think this King of Wands with the Daughter of Swords is you, again, finding this balance between your inner fire, right, and your mind. It's like you're finding this balance with being present in this realm, but understanding there is a deeper call to yourself, right? And that King of Wands is like the deeper call, that deeper passion, that illumination, that goddess, that divine God, that being, that infinite presence, that infinite spark that is within you, calling you forth, telling you there's more to this life than what you see, touch, smell, hear, and taste. Okay? Answer the call, Group 4. Like, really stop. Stop striving. Stop hustling. Stop struggling. Let go of those patterns. Some of you, it's ancestral. Some of you, you have a long line of hard workers, or those who rose above the struggle by hustling, or whatever that narrative is. Literally drop it, break it, throw it out the window. It's not your life, huh? You don't have to struggle or hustle, because you understand that you are writing the story, you are creating the story, you are the creator of your life. Therefore, if you want things to come to you effortlessly with ease, then it shall, which is here. Strength. Truly understanding that you are a being of strength and illumination and divine and infinite, meaning you are infinite possibility. You are an infinite possibility. You are limitless. You'll never run out. And once you realize this, and once you accept this, once you know this, Group 4, you will drop hustle. You'll literally drop it. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? Huh? Retreat. I don't think this is about retreating. I think this is about letting go. Five of Swords in the world. Letting go and just being. See, the world is that person who understand they are a divine being expressing in a finite world. You accept that you are human. You accept your limitations because you're human, but you understand that you are divine. And that your only purpose, your sole purpose on this planet is to express your divinity, to express your true essential nature, to really break down those walls, tear down those patterns and those what we call not just patterns and habits, but what we call conditionings that we get from our families, from our communities, from our cultures, from our ethnic groups, from our world, our countries, whatever, friend. But to truly express who you really are, your essential self, and we all have our own expression. We're all here expressing the divine, but your essential self is bliss. You are a blissful being. And when you are the world, group 4, you understand that you are here to be a being of bliss and not to hustle. I hope this is making sense to you, group 4. Okay, so let's keep going, shall we? Then we have the owl. Again, because the owl represents abundance. The owl was the companion of the goddess of the material realm, Lakshmi. She is the principle of material abundance on this plane. She is the principle of the material plane, right? And so the owl represents her companion. The owl represents abundance. The owl represents really mastering this material plane. So you've mastered it, group 4. There's no need for you to hustle. Even Jay-Z and P. Diddy stopped hustling at some point, yeah? They don't hustle no more. They just do what they do. They understand they own this realm. You need to understand you own this realm. Huh? The snake. I'm going to read what that represents, okay? It's important. Important. You guys are like, Tanisha, stop preaching at me. I hear you. I'm just letting you know. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. That's all I gotta say, y'all. I don't think I need to read it. I'm gonna read it though. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. Because you hustle so much, group 4, you are so unaware of really, truly the potentials that you have within yourself. Like I said, you are limitless. But you got to drop this hustle mentality, this struggle mentality. You got to drop it. And once you drop it, you will tap into even greater stores of magic within yourself. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. Okay? So, for some of you, it's time for you to get into some sort of spiritual flow or practice. Some sort of meditational practice so that you can be consistently communing with your inner self, so that you will go through the process of stripping away all of these conditionings that keeps your real true self from really expressing or being on this realm. Okay? And so this is what this is about for you the next 3 months, group 4. Is that you are starting to strip away the layers to your true self so that everyone can experience it, including yourself. Yeah? And then it says, look at this. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Yes. What did I say earlier? Huh? The hustle life ain't for you. That was their stuff. That's not your stuff. Bask in the joy and light. See, the honey has the bee knows how to rest. The bee knows how to get what it needs. It creates an overflow of honey. Okay? It literally gets an overflow of honey, but then it knows how to take its time and rest and enjoy the honey that it's gathered. This is not hustle. So you get to bask in the joy and the light. You get to be the summer child. You get to smell the roses. Stop and smell them. You get to enjoy this realm without fear, in a conscious way, where you are awakened to who you are. You understand that this is just a blip in the eternal unfolding of who you are. You are an eternal being. Get grounded. Yes. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. I feel like for you, it's time for you to ground yourself in knowing. Ground yourself in knowing who you are. Ground yourself in knowing that your path is different. Ground yourself in knowing that you don't have to keep doing what you think that everyone thinks you're supposed to do, group 4. And maybe you are empathic and highly sensitive. Go spend some time in nature and see how nature effortlessly blooms and blossoms, and the scents of the flowers open up so that we can enjoy them without much effort. The only efforting comes in the beginning, when they're trying to push their way through the seed, crack through the dirt and the dust. And then at that point, the growth process is just that, a process. So, group 4, allow yourself to enjoy the process of life. Allow yourself to enjoy this experience on this plane instead of constantly striving and fighting and whatever. Okay? It says, Temple of Isis. I am open to be mothered. I can mother. I can heal my relationships and my life. My body is a miracle and can be healed of imbalance. So you're healing your life of imbalance. But you're also healing your relationships, because I have a feeling that all this striving and hustling and struggle, group 4, have destroyed some of your relationships. So first you heal the relationship with yourself. Then you heal the relationship with others. Some of you were striving because maybe the lack and the poverty came in because your mom didn't give you a lot of love, or maybe your mom was always hustling and striving, and you got neglected in the process. And so you learned to neglect yourself. No more, group 4. This ends now. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Do not accept or reject. Let it is and let it be what it be. Okay? Surrender frustration, because some of you are frustrated. You're like, but I've been working so hard. Why is it not happening? Because you're supposed to just surrender. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, which you got here, get grounded, yeah, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Stop fighting. Stop striving. Instead, manifest. Manifest, because you know you are a damn unicorn. You are a mystical, abundant being, group 4. Wow. I'm loving all these groups, by the way. Y'all have made me happy today. You are an extremely powerful creator. So group 2 was all about action. See, group 2, they get trapped in their heads and they don't do. Group 4, you only do. So you get to create and manifest. You are an extremely powerful creator. When your heart and mind are one, your power of manifestation is amplified. Do you see what I mean by finding the balance between the two places? Pay attention to the thoughts and emotions you frequently visit. What are you manifesting? What would you prefer to manifest instead? Visualize the life you desire. Take action towards your goals and watch the magic of manifesting Your deepest desires are poured before your eyes. Step 1 is to believe in yourself, in magic, and to remember the law of attraction. So, group 4, that's all I got for you. I mean, you are a powerful group. But knowing how powerful you are, knowing the strength that you have within, knowing that you are divine and not your patterns, your conditionings, your mindsets, your thought patterns, your process, your habits, knowing that you are not just a body of flesh and bone. Wow, group 4, what magnificent beings you are. So, with that being said, group 4, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment below. Let me know how this resonated with you. And if you are new to my channel and would like to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, feel free to do that. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
I'm feeling high.